Today, I'm making my version of a homemade Philly-style cheesesteak. Made with thinly sliced ribeye, caramelized onions, and melted mozzarella, it's incredibly juicy, tender, and full of flavor. The ribeye practically melts in your mouth. Start by adding 1 thinly sliced medium onion to a lightly oiled pan. Cook until the onion becomes soft, golden brown, and caramelized. For the cheesesteak, I'm using ribeye steak, sliced as thinly as possible. Add the thinly sliced ribeye to a hot pan without adding any extra oil. The ribeye will release some of its own fat as it cooks. I placed the steak in the freezer beforehand because it's much easier to cut into thin slices when it's partially frozen. Season the meat with salt and freshly ground black pepper. Continue cooking until the meat is nicely browned, fully cooked, and tender. Now, add the caramelized onions back into the pan. Mix everything together until the onions and meat are well combined. Finally, add the mozzarella cheese. You can also use provolone or any other cheese you enjoy. I chose mozzarella because I love how mild, stretchy, and beautifully melted it becomes. While the cheese is melting, let's prepare the bread. Trim a little from both ends, then slice the bread lengthwise. Remove some of the soft bread from the center to make more room for the filling. You can spread any sauce you like inside the bread. I'm keeping it simple and using mayonnaise. The cheese has melted beautifully. Now, gently mix everything together until the meat, onions, and melted cheese are well combined. Now it's time to assemble our cheesesteak. Fill the bread generously with the juicy meat, caramelized onions, and melted cheese. Just look at how juicy and cheesy that filling is. I'm also adding some thinly sliced tomato because I love the freshness it brings to the sandwich. Of course, this part is completely optional. Close the sandwich and press it down gently so everything settles nicely into place. Now, let's cut it open and see how our cheesesteak turned out. This is my easy homemade version of a Philly-style cheesesteak. It's juicy, cheesy, incredibly delicious, and so easy to make. I hope you give it a try and enjoy it as much as we did.